Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, Pedro Gonzalez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The fuck was that? He sounded like not even into it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Actually, the real part.
First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
Now to the plate, Damon Britt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Moncada in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. One strike now from Archer. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
New team, new
Bases
series.
are empty. One man out.
Playing the first place Minnesota Twins.
Popped up. Kenna is there. Two gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13. Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
I think the 2-year-old woman make sure she doesn't get affected. Because the landlord wants to get to. So the landlord gives the house up to gives the lady's house up to his daughter. No, they're not in Los Angeles now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem is, I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
I love how it went through all that metal and just popped out.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Please.
Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Swing and a liner.
Oh, don't hit the umpire.
Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
It looked like he was running away from the base. And then
here's Rognador now. Swung out and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this one is gone. A home run.
Let's run straight to base. Hey, I'm going to start curving like 3 feet away from the base and curve back around.
Rognador connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that is off the wall.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's getting into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Lefebvre is off of first with 2 away. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Phil Hughes gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Odor. And there's one down now. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. they will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 7 homers, 13 RBIs. Now a ball grounded to short. This can be two.
Fucking kidding me with this shit.
What is safe? Line, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta be fucking that shit, right?
The second baseman, Carlos.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. And they're runners at the corners now.
Alright. Innings not over yet, bitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
You're talking about sexually.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a tough,
oh
and
my
this ball's
God.
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Castro.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Pedro Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Pedro Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up.
I really
at first as he's able to lay
just
out
gonna
the
get the
throw.
ball and just have it just sitting in there and not doing
As a
anything.
pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Damon Britt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High and deep to right center. Blackman going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
The third base.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Already fucking
I'll tell you,
5 to
if I'm on the
nothing.
hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't
And
look
not
like he
even
picked
to
it up very
chill
well
it.
out of his hand.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Mookie.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away.
I'm already gonna lose this game.
The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. And another foul ball.
Whatever you want to throw a fucking strike to pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Yohan Moncada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole
we're
now.
not hitting anything.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to
About
attack
to
the
lay
zone.
straight around.
Ready with another 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. 3-2. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Good guys held in check here. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
7 innings. You get 5.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Odor, to stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. The next twin up, Eduardo Lefebvre. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ozuna back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Patrick Tierney.
Into the box now, Patrick Tierney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And
of course.
The inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Here's Byron Buxton now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
To 2-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Into the box, Mark Hanna, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Now another 1-2.
Nope.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Corey Seager becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jason Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
I'm out.
We really need to start getting runs like this inning. Otherwise,
to 1-2 now. The 1-2.
I do not want to start slipping away from first place.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Pedro Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Oh my God.
Legs churning. He's headed for second.
How do you fucking
And
miss
he
that?
is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Digging in once again, Damon Britt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a ball scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Charlie.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Get the
He
fuck
pulls
down.
this one into right.
Fuck
But
you.
this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the 1st out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll send a ground ball.
Yeah, they're gonna get me out here too. Oh no, look, I'm safe.
Off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So
Wow.
you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that
That's
one
how I'm
over.
not gonna score.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the 2nd baseman, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Swing and a liner.
Down,
That
yes,
gets down,
sir.
and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mookie.
So 1st and 3rd with
We
1
need a
away.
run here.
And
No
up next,
ifs,
one
ands,
of
or
the
fucking
terrific talents
buts.
in the game, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that
Let me
one a bit
swing
too
it
soon as it
again.
locks him up for strike 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gillard.
Hey, come on,
Stepping
not
up
my
to the plate,
fault.
Yohan Moncada. He was
I'm
drilled by a
just
pitch his
forgetting
last
it.
time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
All right, we need runs. Let's get that 2nd one in. Let's cut this lead
0-1
down.
count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
One ball.
And this one's in the dirt.
Yes.
Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Correa at second. Betts at first. One gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
One end. Smack it that double play.
Ready with the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Tierney on the move, and they can't run it down. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he comes out of the wall.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corners, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that too much.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
You gotta get something out of this. You gotta keep chipping
Here's
away.
Hughes now on 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Just fucking wow.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Britt has
so you get 1 out of all that.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rougned Odor. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Right side and right into the shift. Correa from the outfield grass. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
33. Eduardo.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Lefebvre, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping up now, Patrick Tierney. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's George Springer. And he fouls this one off. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Jorge.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, we need to start getting runs now. We need a 1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Up next for Minnesota, Jason Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter Marcell Ozuna. He's batting. Cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Takes this the other way to right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Number 1, second baseman, Carlos Correa.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6th in this inning. So he's got good stuff.
We need a run here.
These hitters.
Hughes steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Chris Bryant will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That average at .291 to start the day. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Right down the fucking middle.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tierney ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following a 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Yeah, but there's 2 outs, so even if I get a fly out, no one scores.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. No hits to this point.
Because of course we gotta try and score all runs with 2 outs.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
And this guy just fucking hit the ball. This guy's been sucking.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Oh.
The relay to second now.
It was
Safe
almost
as 2 runs come
5
across
to
to score
4.
away from the play.
So 2 almost missed
Piece
home
of hitting
runs.
here is he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Stepping in now, Mark Hanna, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
We're done by 2. Now
Chris
this is the
Bryant
ball
is going to
game
go ahead and
finally.
stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
In now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one.
Jr.
He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one will track it down. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Gonzalez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Eduardo Lefebvre. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. To short, hit hard. Seager is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Now batting, Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try. Try and start it again. Kyle Schwarber will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Seager leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Damn it.
So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Chopper to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Right on set. Thank God.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcel Ozuna.
Ready once again. Evan Gattis will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. To first, fielded cleanly, one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the White Sox 3. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Evan Gattis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Kyle
coming to the plate now, Patrick Tierney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
1-1 at home.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really?
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jason Castro. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Pedro Gonzalez.
In now, Pedro Gonzalez.
Yeah, all this
0-1 the count. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
All 9 on home runs.
Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hopefully we win the next 2, so we'll be only 1 game out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Castro stands at first with 1 out.
Home stand.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Damon Britt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. Still only one out in the inning. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
My ace coming out next game. Or when
Machado.
we break this 3-game
Trying to
losing
pick things
streak.
up where he left off. Manny Machado. Wade Davis trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hot shot to third. Bryant is up with it. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The next 3-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Britt coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Next for Chicago, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Fucking throw it down there.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hit down the line at first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now pitching for
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Odor has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Sox get one on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning now at Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the Twins 9 and the White Sox 4. So coming to the plate, Rougned Odor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Nope. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. So striding in, Patrick Tierney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Are you playing a game?
No, watching the show. Okay.
Behind 0-2 now. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Gaddis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're on top, however, 9-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up. Machado has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He's set, and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Buxton ranging back. Gone!
And that would have tied the game. If they had to hit 2 more home runs.
Kyle Schwarber.
Still down by
home runs for him now thus far. As they cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory. Put it behind him.
And maybe trying to get him. Off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Dexter Fowler will come on as a pinch hitter.
Dexter Fowler.
They'll come into this one at 328. 5 homers, 9 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Evan.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Evan Gattis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 and 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3 and 2, full count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final.
The final line.